shit around. Like, you two are going to
This
be
is
like,
Hyde's tower.
Rats.
wait, I don't remember this at all.
Fuck you, Trophy. Yeah, I screwed up on that last combo. I just rolled into his hit every time there.
Yep, you'll get really good at these guys.
Yeah. I was gonna pop an Estus after that combo, but he got me.
Yep.
You only had one hit. You could have just killed him.
Yeah.
That's also true, but you know.
Try parrying.
G off the parry master.
Nice.
Alright, retrieval. Okay, another thing about this game, they got all the complaints that backstabbing was too easy in the first game, so every enemy basically lazy Susans now. They will always face, like, right in front of you unless you can really get them.
That's why parrying is better in this game.
Yep. Parrying
Parrying's
also
a bit
is
different too.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
You just
The
knock
third
on
hit
the
of his
ass.
3-hit swing is really easy to parry.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're trying it, okay.
Take a swig of that Estus. There you go.
That sweet, sweet Estus. So yeah, Estus also isn't as fast, but it's still basically instantaneous.
This guy only learned one move in sword school.
I mean, he was a big dude, you know. Sometimes all you need is size to get by.
Ah, rats.
Oh. I
Try
will
to get the
say,
shot
the enemies
glass,
in
or-
this area are more difficult than the enemies in the other starting area.
Yes.
Now that we've died twice.
Yeah, I need something a bit harder hitting than the sword or something.
Yeah, the sword you have is a piece of crap too, which doesn't help.
Yeah, there's some good other weapons.
You get him down to like
around.
10%, and then you just get roll happy and you don't attack him.
That's also true.
Yeah, also roll towards him instead of away from him.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Getting behind enemies is a lot better in this game, just in general. Like, you can avoid a lot of swings.
As you can see, it isn't like rolling left and right like it was in Dark Souls. You can kind of like directionally choose where you're rolling in this game. So if you
Yeah,
press,
that
like,
was what
forward
I was
to the
saying
left a little-
earlier about rolls being different. You're no longer stuck rolling relative to the enemy you're locked into.
Yeah.
I think I staggered him for a second, I think.
And
Because he
yes,
kind of flinched.
you can stagger big guys. You can stagger most guys.
Oh, what's that honking?
Sounds like
me. I assume
Somebody's
that's an
singing-
ambulance. It could be the cops. I don't know. Damn,
Ooh,
that was
ballsy.
a manly chug right there.
It was like, do something about this.
That was the con.
Ooh.
Wow, yeah,
Pucker
he had
moment
you on ropes there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so those guys are the normal enemies in this area.
Also, if you're
Right.
going to heal yourself outside of combat, the life gems are a better choice at
Yeah,
this
I
point.
thought about that right after I used it.
Yep, you'll get used to that.
Oh
In the
no,
first game,
I'm
it
looking
was all
I'm
Estus.
looking rather my complexion's taking a shot.
Yeah, you will actually get to look worse and worse each time you die in this game.
Huh. Really?
In fact, you'll notice if you look,
You
at,
look
your
at your
health
health bar.
bar.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
The more-
every time
the
you
worse
die.
the worse you are at the game penalizes you. That's good
Yeah, it's
design.
a demon soul, little beat of demon souls there.
So these guys.
Yeah, let's.
These guys
why
are
not?
harder than the big guy you just fought.
That's what I'm
If you
thinking.
ask me.
If they're just sitting there.
Yeah,
You can
you
always
gotta
come back
instigate.
and murder them later.
Yeah, I'll come back later. These guys, if there was more of those dudes, then this is going to be a long zone.
I do
Good
think the
thing you just
game
reset the dude.
sort of intends for you to go to the for the other
Other
area
way,
first. Just in general. No, not
The top left one.
Yeah. But Jula will always be the place that you want to return to. because
Yeah,
it's-
I was thinking second bonfire, but then I looked at the label and I was like, wait, no.
Yep, because it's the one that you always go back to, so they make it so that it's just always the first one on your list. Your list is
Hey,
going to
lady.
get huge. Oh yeah, and the Emerald Herald, who's name I'm gonna randomly just drop at some point by complete mistake. But the Emerald Herald moves around the map. I almost just did it there.
Okay, so here, since you're actually leveling
Yeah.
up here, you should probably read what these things do.
Yeah.
So, HP is the first one.
Yeah, vitality. So that is equip load.
Right,
Okay, so
endurance and vitality are now split.
Okay. Attunement, Strength, okay. Dex.
Most of the
okay.
other ones you should be familiar with.
Adaptability.
Adaptability is actually really
Adaptability's
important.
new.
It's sort of like resistance, except it actually, I think, gives you more iframes on your rolls.
Do you like rolling?
Yes.
No, I
you
don't
may
get that
wanna buff
impression
that.
at all. It likes rolling.
Boost lightning defense and proficiency in miracles.
Yes.
So, let me see.
Knowing your
Overall-
playstyle, you're going to want vitality, endurance, and
Yeah,
adaptability.
my endurance is my lowest stat too, just about. Not the lowest, but it's kind of low, and I do like my blocking, and that... Oh, it also affects poise, it looks like, so yeah. Because poise previously was just armor you were
Right.
wearing, correct? So it looks like it's lit
not
up, so I guess that
sure.
means that it does affect it past a certain number of points.
Scroll down to see if that changes the thing that it lights up.
Well, 1 point.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
The things that are lighted up are the ones that are affected by the stat.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't
Not
actually
everything
realize.
gets raised on every level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because poise is really strong, just in general.
I think she pulled out a wand for a moment there.
That was a flower, actually.
Was it?
Yep.
Couldn't tell. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so the other path was
To the left.
down here.
Down the cliff
Yep,
face,
there you
yeah.
go.
Well, this can't possibly be worse than that.
It's not.
The third path is the well.
you could go down that giant hole, yes.
You could make it.
If only
Maybe.
I had a giant ladder for that hole.
For a moment, I was like, wait a second, there are bloodstains, but there weren't signs.
But it's like,
weren't
no,
signs.
people are finding ways to die in this place.
Rusted coin.
Give me shiny.
Yes, yes, you. Give us smooth. Give us silky.
Interesting.
This rusted coin gives you that little extra bit of luck, making items and the like easier to find. The coin is engraved with the
barely.
image of a god that was worshipped in ancient times. In a bit of a hurry, are we?
Well, I already read it. You know this lore.
No, he just backstepped from away
You
from
know this
Squint
lore.
there.
Dren. Pull.
Oh ho. Oh yeah, I love the Legend of Zelda Switch pulling animation in this game.
Ba-da-da-da.
Hold on, we're loading. Give us a second.
At least I could walk. At least I could walk through while it was still raising up. At least it
Yeah.
wasn't like, no, it's got to stop coming up before you can walk through this.
There's another really big difference fairly soon that you guys will immediately recognize. Maybe you can just explore
Oh,
this
the
place.
horn demon.
Yes, this is the horn demon. Yeah, it's like it's that exact temperature where I have the windows open, but
Yeah. Try jumping.
that means that I have a bunch of assholes in cars and police. So assholes in cars.
Oh, that's another ghost.
Just another ghost. Try jumping.
Try jumping.
Yes, it does say that.
Yay!
We finally found one, except it's actually at a place where you couldn't
So happy.
try jumping.
Human effigy.
Hey!
Well. Jump.
Huzzah!
You did it. You get an item now.
He did do it. Good call,
I'm
Kubo.
proud of you.
It was like right as you said that, I looked at it. Oh. God,
So many bloodstains.
I thought that was something popping. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
it
They're
keeps
really
happening.
corporeal in this game, honestly. Like, a lot more noticeable.
Yeah, they're a
So-
lot more opaque than...
Why is that
Another
guy
change
there?
in this version.
Yeah,
is
that's
that, Yeah,
new.
there's a fucking troll right over here.
I mean, you don't have to call me a fucking troll, but...
He's right there in
Troll.
California.
Forest of Fallen Giants. I don't want to fight you, mister.
You don't have to.
But he looks mean.
He's
so that's
pretty
where
mean.
I came. Yeah.
Yes, that's where
Yeah,
you
that's
came
the
up
other
in.
place.
It's an alternate way
Hey,
to
fella.
get in.
Whoop.
Just walked past him.
Don't call me fella, pal. There we go.
So
Yeah,
he's
you
not
get
your
he's
bird
not
weapon.
making a straight beeline for me, so I'm guessing I can just probably
You can
for
kind of
now.
skirt around him.
Yeah, because I'm still kind of of the mind of, big enemy, not good news.
These guys fucking suck for the majority of the game. God, yeah, you need a new
This
weapon.
guy's reminding me of the insane undead flailing animation.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
from the Undead Asylum.
Yep.
Yeah, except he's got a bit more life to him.
Yep. Anyway, you will generally get a lot of life gems because a lot of things drop life gems. So don't feel like you have to really be stingy with them. That said, look to your right. Let's make this a lot easier just to begin with.
Yeah. Across the river.
Yeah, just across the river
Uh-huh.
from you. To your
Yeah,
left.
I see another
now.
bank.
More left.
Why don't you
We're
explore
slightly
there?
behind
Oh.
you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I would have totally missed that.
This is the bonfire at the start of the area, and it's sort of out of the way, so it's very easy.
Oh, there's that crestfallen word they like so much.
They love the word crestfallen so much.
It's kind of like with Elder Scrolls guys liking the word sanguine.
I'm simply crestfallen.
Hee hee hee.
I'm pretty sure he does end that line with the laugh,
Titter, titter.
because he's supposed to. So yeah, these are your
There's-
basic bitches.
There is nothing but despair left in this world. Yeah, it doesn't matter what they're saying. Gotta
Just
laugh
give me
at
your
them.
best stage laugh. 3 is also like that, for the record. Because of course. You can't stop it after 2.
Having a party here, aren't you,
No.
guys?
What a gay old time.
That one guy was fishing under the bridge and just disturbed him.
Yeah. There you go.
Huh.
You're
One got into
handling
a shot.
it. Oh. Now you got an arrow
Ooh.
sticking out of your leg.
Hey,
Yeah, I hear the armor hits a few seconds before they, or like a half second before he starts wailing on them. Pick up item.
quite a few woodsmans here.
Indeed. Throwing
Hey,
knives are pretty
there's
decent
a-
in this game, just for the record.
There's a sparkly up there. What the? Hey,
Hmm.
what are you doing up there, buddy? Get down here.
I forgot that's how that guy comes in there.
I missed
Kinda falls
Hold on, let me
down.
glitch down there and then...
Let me slide down them rocks. Anyway, you also saw the item in the river, right?
I hadn't had a chance to look around yet. I got caught by that guy up there because there was an
That's-
item I saw up there, but I'll come to it later. Okay, now river.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a trout. You should go get it.
It's
What,
delicious.
it's a trap?
No, it's a trout. It'll take up a lot of space in your cache, but you might as well use it
Oh,
for healing
right.
as soon as you can. You already shot it with some bullets. Oh, right, you already woke up
bird
the guy
hunting
who-
with the flash grenade. I will be up there later, I'm guessing. Oh, wait a second. There's something important. Oh, man. Did they disable... Ragdolls are disabled on corpses?
Yes,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Oh my god, no.
So that's a feature they brought back that was so great they brought it back in Dark Souls 3. But yes, there are no stupid ragdolls in Dark Souls 2.
God damn it.
Right?
You can't use your ankles to, like, spin catapult them off into the...
Man,
Throw them 50 yards through field goal posts.
that's a terrible design decision to remove
Right?
that. Ragdolls are amazing. Bad ragdolls are even better.
And you picture some Japanese businessman, like, at a whiteboard, and he's got a big red dry erase marker, and he just draws a red line through ragdoll.
Ragdoll. No.
People want more bed of chaos, apparently.
More bed of chaos underlined.
Ragdolls, question mark? No.
Hey, green blossoms. I think I know what those are.
Capra Demon equals sign, and then a drawing of a thumbs up.
Capra Demon, plus, 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 plus. Wow, I guess this encounter is a lot nicer.
You got the results back from the localization testing. They love Capra demons.
That's all they talk about on the message boards. I don't know what they're saying, but our...
We know
Our
what the word
text,
Google
Capra
translates
is.
just says Capra demons.
Yeah.
With a bunch of exclamation points. So, those guys who are pretending to be dead, if you look at them for a few seconds, you'll actually notice they're breathing. That's a neat little thing that I like.
You got a different broken sword. Maybe that one's better.
Oh, they are moving a little. I'm watching the guy's head.
I seem to recall when I went through this area, most of them were standing up,
Yeah.
and only a couple were.
That was what I was saying. Most of
playing
them
dead.
are usually awake when you first come through
Well, there's a
here.
broken thief sword.
That was when you got
Yeah.
from one of the chests before. But it's just all you're looking for is damage right now. So I think you got your best thing equipped right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they made the broken straight sword like not completely useless in this game because it is an actual starting weapon.
Oh, something blew up. What was that?
That was someone
Oh,
throwing
it's
a
one of the-
firebomb at you.
Yeah.
Oh God, my own weapons used against me.
My God, he stole my move.
Your weapon's also getting low in durability, I notice.
Yeah.
What happens if
let
a
it break
broken
on 'em.
straight sword breaks?
It becomes even more broken. Super broken.
Can I
Oh, it's
take
okay,
this
he's
to a
about to die, so it doesn't
blacksmith
matter.
and tell him to fix my broken straight sword?
There's just hunks of metal.
Yeah.
You will notice you're still taking chip damage from this, so I would.
Oh,
would
I am, shit.
definitely- Your shield does not block 100% of damage. I mean,
Yeah.
if this one breaks, you just equip the other one you have. So
Boy.
yeah, you'll get a good feel for how much life gems actually heal. God, what the fuck would
Agreed.
they even need that?
So that durability, that chewed through durability really fast on that sword.
Yeah, durability
Yep.
goes down quickly because it kind of expects you to be resting at bonfires, and I also
Yeah,
don't
that
know
c-
if this game has the stupid fuck up,
Bug.
the
Yeah.
stupid
No, that was
double
PC
durability
version.
bug.
Yeah.
He's not
And there's
dead
that
yet.
fuck,
There you
there's
go.
that fucker up on the high ground I gotta handle.
Yep. So one of the Hyde Knights actually used to be in this area here. They moved him around.
Yeah.
It's also sort of a spoiler that he's called a Hyde Knight.
Probably not.
Not really.
Yeah, I just figure you're saying that because he looked like he was wearing like some sort of hide armor or something. I don't know.
Hyde like Hyde's Tower of Flame. Yeah.
Oh, that.
So you hadn't even noticed anyway. It's all good. Oh good, even more broken straight sword.
Maybe you can duct tape them together and then make a fixed one.
You're
Right.
gonna do the New York reload on the broken straight swords. Instead of getting them repaired.
No, these guys do grabs.
Dude, it costs way too much. No, I think that was actually just a threat, like a
Yeah, but if you dodge
synchronized
the grab,
right
then it's
hook.
really plus on block.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Daz was the one who told me that the best thing that you can have in this game when fighting multiple enemies is for their attacks to be synchronized. Because basically it means that you have the same window, and it
That
happens
guy
more than
is
you
being a
expect.
jerk because
Yep.
I can't even loot stuff with him doing that.
Maybe there's a way to
So-
get to him.
Yeah, you should maybe explore around and see if there's any way that you could reach him.
There
and
we go.
Poke him with
Ladder.
your sword.
Try jumping.
Hey,
Yep.
rude.
Poke him. Hit him.
Ladder action.
Ladder. Tactical ladder action.
Ladder fight.
You can also knock hollows off of ladders, by the way.
Do what? Do what?
You can knock.
You can knock
enemies
them
off
off
of
ladders.
How do you knock him off? He was trying to do it
You
to
just
me.
keep
so
hitting
I-
him, and he will eventually lose his balance and have a really wacky animation where he falls off the
Whoa,
ladder.
whoa, whoa.
Exactly like that. I can't remember if there's any snake eater ladders in this game.
There's a couple I can think
Yeah,
of
there
later.
must be.
I mean, not Snake Eater, because that was like 5 minutes, but...
It was the same, ethos.
Yeah.
Looks like there's 2 paths here, and one just leads to our item immediately.
Try jumping.
He's
I
not
love the-
wrong.
The more you say that, the more resigned you feel, like you're just going through the motions. Try jumping.
I'm trying to give him good information here. He's not listening to me.
But you got to consider the signal to noise ratio of try jumping.
Right. Boy, that was an awful throw, buddy.
That was the weakest throw I've ever seen.
The boy who cried, try jumping.
Try jumping.
Ooh,
Wow!
ouch.
Damn.
Oh,
Where was that
you
other
were
guy this
dedicated
whole time?
following him down like that.